Hey, my lovelies, welcome to my channel. So if you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy and we're doing a daily vibration for today. So I want to say, my lovelies, happy Thursday to you. Okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, today is July 9th. Like I honestly, like the numerical value of the days at this point, to be really honest with you, it's changing. I'm studying, I'm learning, and they're changing. So today is on the Gregorian calendar. It is July 9th, and we are literally coming up to the end of a Mayan year with the 13 moon calendar system. So July 25th, I believe, is going to be the day out of time, which I believe is like a 0-point reset. So we're going to kind of tap into that energy in one of the lives leading up to the 25th. I might even do a meditation. Let's see how that pops off. Okay. So welcome to the channel. If you are new, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. All of the monthlies are out. So if you have not checked out your monthly reading based on your zodiac sign, please do so. You do really want to master all 12 aspects of yourself. So check out also maybe your moon sign, your Venus placement, your Saturn placement. Okay. That can really give you an indication of maybe some of the things that you're going through, things that you need to work on. I took the time to go through each week by week, so you can kind of get the overall energy, not just of the month, but also of the weeks as you enter into a new dawn or a new day. Okay, so check those out if you have not done so. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up on the video, and also make sure that you hit that subscription and notification button, my love, so that way you can be notified when I go live and we do Relationship Chronicle, and we get into just about everything on that live Relationship Chronicles and Spiritual Conversations. Okay, so today we're doing the 4 elements. Okay, now the way that I'm doing these readings, moving forward with dealing with the elements, is we're not just talking about the elemental aspect of your sun sign, but we're also going to talk about the archetype, or maybe the hidden meaning behind the element itself, and how you can apply that hidden meaning to your daily walk. You know, aka your mountains, your situations, guidance. Okay, all right. So we're starting off with the water energy because we are in Cancer season, right? So water energy, my loves, if you're not a Pisces, if you're not a Cancer, if you're not a Scorpio, is going to be represented based on your emotions as we are dealing with water energy in this reading. Okay, so any of these messages is going to pertain to your emotions, my love, so you want to take them as such. Keep what you need and leave what you do not. All right, so we're dealing with the water element, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right. And then, my lovelies, we're also going to just break down once again. This energy, when dealing with your water element, is dealing with your feelings and with your emotions. And you got the 3 of baskets here. So it's asking you to celebrate something. It's asking you really to come into a place where you are, I want to say, satisfied, and joyous, and you're looking forward for the other things that can come into this. Now, one of the things that I do have to say, you also have Dr. Buzzard. Is it? Yeah, Dr. Buzzard here. And Dr. Buzzard is representing the Hermit card, right? So now, paired with the 3 of baskets and Dr. Buzzard, they're really asking you to take a look at joy when it comes to do with love. And I want to even say relationships in your community, right? Really reevaluate everything. This is the time to do so. We're in retrograde energy, right? Reevaluate things when it comes to do relationship, when it comes to do with community, when it comes to do even with your creativity. Are you really walking in your truth at this time? Are you really paying attention to your feelings and into your emotions about how you feel about a thing, right? So let me tell you something. When the Hermit card comes in, it gives you an opportunity to reevaluate some things, okay? This is not just about you moving forward without taking the time to think, okay? You want to reevaluate, did I literally do something wrong here? Do I need to make an adjustment, okay? Now, also clarifying this energy is the daughter of coins in reverse. The daughter of coins in reverse could be someone, somewhat of a type of energy that has not taken the time to reevaluate or reassess things before moving forward. Okay. Now, when a daughter coin shows up, especially when she shows up in the reverse, okay, we're really talking about stubbornness. We're talking about pessimistic energy. We're talking about compulsive, maybe compulsive spending. Okay. Maybe even a little anal retentive where you're just all about you. It's all about you. Okay. So the message here, my water signs, okay, or if you're dealing with water energy, reevaluate your relationships at this time, reevaluate the community at this time. Take the time to go in to really see if you're dealing with energy that's more on the vampire stage of things, where they're pulling more energy from you emotionally, than they're giving back. So they want to get fueled up, but they don't want to deposit anything. Okay. To be really honest with you, this is a time when energies are getting into a place of balance. Over the next 6 months, as we're dealing with this eclipse energy, especially with the eclipse happening in Capricorn, this is really about restructuring things right now. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to be mindful about that. All right, and how do you know if you're on the right path? You got to tap into your feelings. Okay, don't run from them, don't hide from them, you embrace them. They're asking you to choose wisely at this time. Okay, as you're reevaluating things, you want to choose wisely. I also kind of feel like when love and memories pop up, a lot of you is going back to love and self. Okay, the number 6 card represents balance, but that's also one of the numbers pertaining to man, the human man, right? So reevaluate things and get back to a place where you loving yourself, right? So what you don't give to yourself, how can you truly give that to another person? Then you are going to feel depleted, right? Especially emotionally, okay? Yep. A lot of you may have been dealing with some emotional loss, or some of you may have to emotionally walk away from some things so you can step into your fulfillment of what you really want. Understand this right now. All of these cards are green, representing heart chakra. A lot of this, like I said, is going to be emotional work for you. Trust in your emotional compass, your heart. Okay. I keep saying, and repetition is key because that's how you transform also, right? I keep sharing with you guys that when it comes to the heart chakra, that is the biggest energy source that you have that pumps from within. So if you're not paying attention to your feelings, you're really not checking into your true internal compass. Okay. All right. So now we're moving on, my lovelies, right, to the wonderful earth sign. Now, if you are not a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, my loves, you would apply the energy in this reading to your materialistic possessions, your job, your car, your house, maybe even the obligations that you need to fulfill within maintaining those things within the family structure. This would also represent your family, okay? So you want to be mindful to place that energy, okay, and place the message in those areas, okay, if you are not an earth sign, all right? And so, first card up is the 5 of baskets. Okay, somebody may be holding on to spilt milk, or somebody may be in a place emotionally where they're going through a lot of disappointment, a lot of loss. You could have physically lost somebody or something that you value dear. Okay. Followed by the 3 of coins energy. 3 of coins energy. This is methodically like being able to plan your next move. This is building the community around you, right? That you need to help get you or get us to the next level. This is someone that's wise in how they plan their money, okay, how they see things. This is also about partnerships, reevaluating, okay, or celebrating the partnerships around you. This is also clarified by the 5 of knives in reverse, okay? All right, okay, Capricorns. Okay, Virgos. Okay, Taurus's energy. Okay, to those of you that are dealing with things physically within the family structure, maybe the work structure, maybe this could even be an internal battle. So there's definitely some things going on where you may be in your feelings a little bit, aka maybe even a little bit prideful with the 5 of baskets, not being able to move on or move past because you're still stuck in what was done to you, maybe how it was done. Okay, the 3 of coins lets me know that this was something maybe within your community. This was something or someone that you may have trusted, someone that you did things with, someone that you collaborated with. Okay, now you do have the 5 of knives energy, okay, popping off here in reverse, which lets me know that tongue is going to be sharp here. For some of you, it's not being bullied anymore verbally, maybe speaking your truth. And for some of you, it's being bullied or being a bully verbally. Okay. You do wanna be mindful that in this case, because the five of knives is in reverse, for some of you, is literally feeling like the ends justify the means here. Okay, for some of you, this is just straight up a lion. Okay, for some of you, this is self-sabotage. This is where you're gonna have to be mindful. Is it worth the fight? Is it worth giving you more anxiety because you may have said too much or done too much before you had the time to balance your feelings, because you may have been in your feelings a little bit here. Okay, so you want to be mindful about that as you're walking throughout this energy. Okay, be very, very mindful about that. Okay, now let's see what your okay, yeah. See, something or some type of passion was ignited, but this passion or this fire that was ignited doesn't necessarily have to go in a direction that's really going to get you what you want if you're walking with some self-sabotage. Okay, for some of you, it is going to be the waiting game. You may have to say something, but it may not just be the time to say it, right? So you're going to have to be mindful of that. Okay. Yep. Yep. And whatever this is definitely a little bit of emotions here. Okay. So either you having to let go of something emotionally, let the ego die, or you having to speak of something emotionally to bring about the change. And this is why they're really saying, don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't be impulsive. Remember that we're still in Mercury retrograde energy. Okay. And for some of you, just remember that you're the light. Okay. Out of darkness comes enlightenment, but that doesn't mean that you have to allow your pride, your ego, or your emotions to affect how you execute things. You can still call somebody out and walk away with your integrity, okay? Your nobility, okay, and your sovereignty, okay? That's what I'm saying on the earth energy. All right, so let's go on to the fire energy now. If you are not a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, what you would do with this energy is fire energy is all about action, movement. It can be lust, it can be passionate energy. It can be energy that is really asking you to take action, okay? And so if you are not a fire sign, this is how you would apply this energy in the message of maybe having to take action or something, or a movement or something, okay? So first card up is the 5 of 6. This is celebrating something. This is public recognition, maybe even confidence brewing. Oh, okay now. Okay, baby. You got the big house, aka this is a tower card popping up, okay? So the question here is, right, let's clarify what this last card is. Okay. 4 baskets energy. Okay. I kind of feel like in this situation, somebody is either going to be humbled, or somebody is going to be doing the humbling. Okay. So let's get through this energy. I'm going to kind of read to you what the big house meaning is. Okay. Because this is my new deck and I'm still trying to learn all of this, memorize all of this. Okay. Okay. Some of you are walking really in a place where you're feeling confident now, where you're feeling like it's time for some public recognition, okay? Some of you, this means that with the big house popping in, that you're either going to have to make some big changes because it's a matter of doing like breaking shit down so you can break through some stuff. So sometimes what happens is you have to go in and you have to get out all of the clutter, and maybe even, kind of repaint the walls, throw out the old furniture, aka old thoughts, old habits. Okay. This is you being able to do what you need to do as you're moving through this difficult time, standing in your confidence and believing in yourself right now as you're moving through this difficult time. For some of you, right, because this 6 of sticks energy is popping up here, paired with the big house, is kind of like you're gonna get knocked off your ego, right? Okay, you're gonna get knocked off your ego if you're not being wise about how you're moving right now. Okay, so if everything is about me going after to get a reaction or to get because remember, okay, fire energy deals with action and movement. So if you're doing something to get a reaction right now in this season, you may not like the reaction that you're gonna get. Okay, so be mindful of that as you're moving through this energy. This energy or all energy is never meant to keep you stuck or never meant to keep you locked down, although it has been used against us to do that for a really long time. You have the power within yourself now to free yourself up from this energy. Okay, so it's really asking you to be introspective right here, okay, with this energy, and pay attention to maybe this you know, what's this energy. It really kind of feels like there's a difference between confidence, right, and being egotistical. There's a difference between giving advice because you truly genuinely care, or you just sarcastic. Okay, so you want to really meditate and be mindful of how you treat other people, or how you're treated by other people as we're moving throughout this energy. Okay, this energy can also mean for some of you where you were not once confident because you reevaluated some things. You're now stepping into a place where you're no longer stagnant about who you are or what you're going to walk into. So you also need to be mindful of that. All right, this energy is bringing in major change to anyone that really wants to embrace that change. It's really your choice. Okay, all right, so yep, it's about your power. Okay, now who are you giving your power to? Where are you yielding your power? Okay, crown chakra energy, clear communication coming in from source. Okay, yeah, you clearly beautiful message, and you're being backed by the universe. How are you using your power? Reevaluate. It's time for you to step into your confidence. Okay, yeah, and if you have not and if you've been leaning more on the egotistical side of stuff or the judgmental side of stuff, this is the time for you to come back to the place of balance where wholeness resides. Okay, where your yin and your yang meets, where you're able to take the positive and negative, right, and create balance. Okay, that's your message, my wonderful fire signs. Okay, so let's get into the air signs. Now, if you are not a Gemini, if you are not Aquarius, or if you are not a Libra, okay, you will utilize the air energy to deal with your mental and your spiritual thinking. This is all being up in your head. This is head stuff, okay? So that's how you're going to utilize this energy, my loves, all right? Okay. Okay. You got a 9 of 7 coins in reverse. 9 of 7 coins. You got the 9 of 7 coins. 9 of 7. I don't know if you've been seeing 79 or 97. Like, I guess this message is for you. Okay, you got the 9 of coins and the 7 of coins. Both of them are showing up in reverse. Okay, with the 9 of coins and the 7 of coins showing up in reverse. This lets me know that some of you really at this point could maybe be feeling like, what the fuck did I do? Was this a waste of my time? Was this a waste of my time? Okay. With the 7 of coins, this is also asking yourself, do I need to put in any more investment or invest any more money or energy, okay, in this, all right? Now, because we're talking about your thinking is saying here that you may have feel like you may have committed to something, okay, and you are not reaping the benefits or reaping the reward of this, okay? Some of you are literally in your head asking yourself, what the fuck did I do? Okay, am I just working all of this? And is this a dead end? Am I wasting my energy? Okay, or am I literally getting back what I sowed? Okay, all right, so that's in the head. Thinking about things from that aspect, also paired with the 9 of coins energy, definitely feeling the effect, not only mentally but also in the physical and maybe financial difficulties. Okay, Some of you could be maxing out your credit cards at this time. Some of you are just like on a social. Some of you are. There's some people, you know, and if this is not you, you're dealing with someone that's very shallow. You're dealing with someone that's very unethical about how they want to do things. Okay, this could also represent a very snobbish person. So for you, with this 7 of coins, you over here. Is this a waste of my time? Should I even be fucking with this? Fucking with you? You know, reevaluating whether or not on a moral standpoint of view. And let me tell you something, the moral compass is different to everybody, honey. So you just need to take that into consideration. Okay. Now, it is saying whoever this is or whatever the situation is, it doesn't have you feeling so strong. You're going to have to reevaluate your placement in this, because this energy does not have you feeling so strong. Okay. It does not have you feeling so strong. But you need to know that you need to use your power in the situation. Tap into your own truth, okay? And let me just tell you something. For those of you that are doing things just to get on that climb, or you being snobbish, or or you be judgmental, okay? Please understand. Please understand. What you put out, you get back, okay, with equal measure, if not more, okay? All right. Some of you, this may be a situation that you feel you can't forgive. For some of you, it's just asking you to pay attention to the red flag in this situation. Okay. For some of you, if you are set in a pessimistic point of view with this person where they just going back and forth, you need to tell them to keep their pessimistic shit to themselves, honey. Okay. I'm just saying. Because this is head thinking here, okay? So you may need to stop sharing so much with whoever you're sharing with, and have you feeling like shit is just doom and gloom. And then that's all you're sitting and you're thinking about, okay? The strength card, my love, is Leo energy. And Leo energy deals with your self-confidence, okay? Leo energy deals with your self-confidence, okay? This is also being able to exercise your own free talents, your own free gifts, and not having to feel restricted and limited by someone else's energy, okay? Some of you are definitely going through material and financial changes right now, and that could be definitely all up in your head, all right? There is an awareness that needs to come in, maybe even how you spend your money, or where you invest your money, where you invest your time. Have you been overworking and putting energy and attention to something that's not even the focus right now? Be honest with yourself as you're moving through this energy, okay? Don't complain. The answers are there. You just need to get quiet so you can see them, my love. Don't complain. The answers are there, okay? You do have the 0 card, which is all about new beginnings. So we're talking about 0 point reset here, okay? We're talking about, this is the energy we've been talking about for a while, 0 point reset. I am going to do, a special pull for July 25th, which is the day out of time, okay? Which I am going to consider that 0 point reset energy. I'm just saying, okay? So July 25th is the day out of time. You guys can look out. You guys can definitely look out for that that video, okay? I'm gonna call it the day out of time. So with that being said, my elementals, the messages are out from the elementals. Is going to be a 6 months of rapid growth and expansion for those of us that are open to it, okay? Open to the honesty and just being honest with ourselves about what we want, where we are, what we don't want, what we're going to accept, what we don't want to accept. Boundaries are going to have to be placed. And I'm not talking about physical boundaries. I'm talking about frequency boundaries, spiritual boundaries, right? Because once you implement those things, everything else in the physical realm has to abide by these things. Okay. All right. With that being said, my lovelies, I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you do something kind for yourself. Put a thumbs up on the video. Okay. Make sure that you also set that notification button, so when I do go live with Relationship Chronicles and Spiritual Conversations, you guys can be notified. Okay. With that being said, do something kind for yourself. Like, seriously, love yourself. There's nobody else in the whole wide world that can love you as much as you can love yourself. There is nobody in the whole wide world that can accept you as much as you can accept yourself, flaws and all. For it is within our imperfections that we are most perfect, right? That's the beauty. That's the uniqueness. That's the special quality that we all come with, right? You don't have to be like anybody. Be you. Be you. Be. That's really what you got to do is be. All right. Okay. All right. With that being said, love you guys much, and I'm gonna see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Have a wonderful, amazing, awesome day. Bye, my lovelies.